talking over nobody.
I'm glad I wasn't too busted today. I'm like, man.
But you say you came from work.
Yeah,
And
you
you're
came
a
from
barber.
making money.
Well, how long you been barbering?
Since 2005. I taught
That's
myself.
really
Mhm.
okay. So during the pandemic, I tried to cut my son's hair.
Oh God.
I know.
Did you mess his hair up?
I mean, he was.
If you got to say, I mean,
It wasn't the best, but
I asked Sean, could I cut
tried.
his hair? He said no, just flat out. I
just
said
no.
no faith, no faith,
No
at all?
faith, no.
Oh wow.
I said no.
No,
I said
not
no,
at all.
Not at all.
So what
I
made
probably
you
could do
start barbering?
You want to get started before you ask all them
I know.
questions?
Let's go.
Two dope girls, yeah, it's a podcast. Two dope girls, yeah, we speaking all facts. Two dope girls, yeah, we got it, just relax. Two dope girls, hit like, subscribe that. Two dope girls, and we on it, never slack. Two dope girls, and we got each other back. Two dope girls, and we coming for the cash.
Two dope girls, and we all about a bag.
Dope girls, dope girl.
All right. They over here discussing
Yes,
alcohol.
discussing. We have to get it right
I'm over here
before.
like,
We got options.
Hey, you guys.
wow.
Welcome back to Two Dope Girls
Yes,
podcast.
yes. Welcome back, welcome
What
back.
is going on? What's up, Ladonna?
What's up, girl? Nothing much. It's about to get the weekend started. It's pre-weekend.
Oh, we pre-weekend.
Pre-gaming.
Pre-gaming on pre-weekend.
Yes.
That's how we do it. We got a fire-ass guest in the building today, so I'm
Yes.
super excited about it. What people don't know is we've been knowing each other forever. We
Harriet.
didn't, you know what I'm saying? We didn't play ball together. We pretty, but we are ballers. So I'm excited to have her in the building. How you doing, Grace? What you been up to all week?
Working out, and that's it. Girl.
Well, you look good, girl, in that pink. You pinking.
You know what I'm
You hear
saying?
me? You pinking.
That is my favorite color. You would think I would be one of you
know,
girls over
right.
there.
Right.
All this pink. Oh, it's okay. I can't do the little call, the little roll call, but
No. You have, look, we
You say
bullshit.
no.
No,
You can't.
I'm weak.
But I had a good week, girl.
Good.
So tell people who we have in the building.
We have our very own Birmingham's Rocki. She is everything. She is a barber. We were just talking about that.
Yes.
She is a artist, musician, and she has some other dope stuff she's going to be talking to us about coming up in this episode. So I'm excited to get into that. But first, we have our toast. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get it in, get it right, get it tight
Yes.
before we
You
start.
better drip.
Get it wet. Yum, yum, yum.
No.
Because I know I'm not the only person that get wet when I drink brown. Do you get wet when you drink brown?
I just get wet.
Well, hey.
All right. Cheers to being unapologetically us at all times, no
Yes.
matter what
Ching, ching,
situation,
ching,
no
ching, ching.
matter the environment.
Yes, look into each other's eyes.
I know.
Yes,
Sex.
yes.
Period.
sex,
Period.
yes. Eh.
Wasn't too bad of a shot. Not the It was nasty.
Yeah, that vanilla. I'm gonna stick with green apple.
Oh my!
Yeah, that vanilla is disgusting. Oh,
All of the flavors is disgusting.
I mean, green apple is a little bit better. But anyways, we got a guest, so we're gonna bring in the game. Man, do y'all miss the game?
I know we hadn't done a game in a minute.
I know. So last season we did a game before within every show.
Right.
And we haven't done it this season. It's just trying to switch it up a little bit. Maybe when we have a guest, we'll throw in a game. But we just felt like it was
time to baptize you.
baptize you. That's
Yes. Let's go.
Oh, cool.
So we're gonna play a game called "When Was the Last Time?"
it. Okay.
Okay. So I'll just go ahead and go first.
Okay.
Rocki,
okay.
when was the last time you masturbated?
Oh Lord. It's one of those things where, and I'm not avoiding the question.
Okay.
Just so you know, I'm completely naked.
Okay.
But it's one of those things that I just can't really
Get
don't
into.
do.
I don't do.
Do
Really?
you do toys?
toys, yes, but just me, my hand.
No, it don't have to be your
Yeah, it
hand.
can be your toy.
Your toy.
Oh,
whatever.
that's still been. I mean, I haven't had to masturbate.
Hey.
Okay.
If I'm being honest.
I like it. It's been a minute for me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I guess the day.
When you're in good spirits.
Right.
You don't have
Exactly.
to.
Right. What about you?
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, I mean,
but I think
like,
it's important to to get to know yourself. To
right. Like if
be
I was,
one.
I can see that.
If I wasn't feeling it and I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I'll try to, see what's going on with myself first. And if it's good down there, then I'm like, all right, you good. You just probably just not messing with him right now.
Yeah.
Low key, I just been channeling my energy though.
Yeah.
Hey, I think you have to. I think we talked about, dang, what was his name? He was on Lip Service. He was talking about he don't come. He
edges.
Yes. You know what that is? Have you ever heard that?
No, what is that? Fill
Okay,
me
so
in.
edging is when
Girl.
you get to the point of climax, but you
don't
stop
ejaculate.
yourself from climax.
He said it exerts too much energy. It takes away from energy from his body, which it does, but who wants to?
I mean, the climax does take energy from your body.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It does. But I mean, who wants to get to the tip and not
It
get
feels
there?
good though.
Ah!
It feels good. I've done it before, but I've completed.
Right. That's what I'm
Have you
saying.
ever done it and meditated at the same time?
Well, that sounds good, but
Because
no.
there's such thing as manifesting because you're moving energy.
right.
Yeah.
So you're an
Ooh.
energy person.
Yeah.
Me too.
Ooh. I might have to try that.
You should.
Okay, I like it. Okay, let me go.
What's your question?
Okay, I'm gonna bring it down because I'm usually the freaky one, but since she went right out the gate like that. Okay, when is the last time you apologized to someone?
Ooh. About 2 days ago.
Oh, that's good.
Aw.
That's good. Don't you have to work on that?
You do.
The older I get, literally, it's easier for me to apologize.
Yeah. Me too. Well,
And I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't want you to lie over there because don't you do it.
Wow.
okay, it's easier for me to recognize
Yes.
that I need to apologize.
I love that. I love
okay.
that. Yeah.
Like I'm cognizant of the fact that maybe I did something wrong. Let me ease my way into it. Like
Yeah.
so
I got you.
You're not
What's your
getting there.
sign?
Virgo.
I don't know much about Virgo.
Me either.
What month is that?
August, September.
I don't know much. But
Only
that's,
August
that's
I know
good
is
that you can
Leo.
acknowledge
Yeah.
and apologize. I can
It
apologize.
hasn't always been easy.
No, it's not. It's
It's
never,
never
easy.
easy.
So
Ever.
how long did it take you to realize you had to apologize before you apologize?
Seconds.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you.
I mean,
doing
I'll give you a
good.
brief synopsis of the situation. I mean,
Okay.
because it was kind of
Okay.
like, ooh, it brought me to humility.
Mhm.
Like, I was like, dang, I didn't even realize that it came across like that.
Yeah.
I was out eating with this friend of mine, and it's crazy because I knew I meant no harm, but we sitting there eating, and this homeless guy, he comes in and he gets in line, but as he comes in, like we're close to finishing our food, and he gets in the line, and then a girl walks in and stands behind him, and so as he's walking in, it's just this real foul smell. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I got a weak stomach. So the guy I was out with, he started laughing. Like, he's just making jokes. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, dang, I'm genuinely wondering if this girl behind him smells him. So I'm like, man, I got to get out of here before I vomit what I just ate. Like, and I don't want to feel this way because we're trying to get to know each other.
Right.
But I'm smelling this, and this is just throwing me off. But yet and still, I'm still making a funny with you, but I don't mean any harm.
Right.
So I get up and I proceed to walk around, and I go and tap the girl on her shoulder. So it was almost as if she was just listening to us going back and forth about it. But here again, I meant no harm.
Right.
He probably was just on that don't give a damn type of vibe. But me, I gave a damn, but I just was curious. So, soon as I tap her, she turns around in defense mode. why are you tapping me to tell me that he stinks? Do you know Jesus? Like, you should pay for his food. He might not have any help. Like, she just goes on and on and on. I'm like, you know what? You're right. But all I wanted to know was, did you smell him? Because you was just there comfortably.
Right.
Like you were just standing there comfortably, and I was just curious to know if you smelled him.
Right.
But she was just like, have you thought about happening? Maybe you should pay for his food. And
that was a good one. Sometimes people can bring you back
to conviction.
Yes.
And that's what I felt like.
Yeah, you feel convicted.
I went home, I prayed, I was like, oh Lord, don't get me.
Because whether or not, if you smelled them, somebody else smelled them. So it's like,
it was weird, but I mean, it was just one of them moments where I literally, it was just like, dang, that really just made me snap out.
I mean, but we all make mistakes like that, right?
So I wasn't too prideful in the situation, and I didn't go
back and forth. Right.
Like, you know what? You're right.
I
apologize to you. I didn't mean, maybe I shouldn't have tapped you just to ask you that, but I apologize. You're right.
See, I'm one of those people. I'm not a talker about her person. Okay, I don't talk about people. I don't like to talk about people. I don't know why.
It makes me feel bad.
Yeah, I don't like to talk. So one of my friends, she was just like, we were out and about, and she saw this woman, and she was dressed all crazy, and she was like, "Man, look at her, blah blah blah." And I said to her, I was like, I like her confidence though. She look right. I mean, her confidence is dope as fuck to me.
Yeah,
and I moved on. And she said, this is months later, and she was like, you probably don't remember you said that. She was like, but you shot me down so quick. She was like, but it made me realize that I don't have to talk about people. Like, I don't have to be that person that's always got the kiki and joke about somebody else. So, hey, it takes that one person to be like, look.
I remember being on the beach with someone, and someone was like, oh, look at that lady. Why would she put that on? And I'm like, why not? First of all, who don't like to be on the beach?
Why not her?
Why not her? Why can't she just
I'm gonna get
have
in
her
stone.
rolls out?
They're gonna get every stretch mark I got. You hear me?
Every single one of them. Look, better let me be.
Right. What's your next question?
Okay. When was the last time you walked out of the house without brushing your teeth?
Ooh, I did that shit yesterday. But you know what? I came right back.
I did brush my teeth. I did too.
I was in a hurry. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
I wasn't gonna lie. But these masks have crippled us.
Oh God.
Oh no! I get up. I have to brush my teeth. I cannot leave the house without brushing my teeth. I cannot.
Listen, when you have little kids, I'm like, from the time my feet touch the floor, I'm going.
Yeah, that may have been the last time when my baby was young.
Jesus, girl, I know many a times I done got Paisley to the daycare. God dog, with my mask, because I know my breath stinks. I know it stinks.
Good enough reason to put your mask on, right?
Right. That's funny. That's funny.
That's crazy.
Okay, let's see. When the last time you had an orgasm?
Ooh.
30 minutes ago? Hour ago? Well, you were at work.
No, not 30 minutes ago.
Some people...
about 2 days ago.
Okay. Yes.
That's a good one.
Grace, when the last time you had an orgasm? I'm telling you.
Which is probably why I got it and forgot.
Yesterday. Yeah.
It'll do that. That's okay.
Yesterday.
What's mine yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. Dang, that mean I better get on it today.
No. Yeah, no. Fell asleep yesterday.
Me too.
Day before yesterday.
Okay, so
we
we on the
same schedule. We on the same schedule. Okay.
Oh God, that's crazy.
When was the last time you texted your ex?
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't typically text my ex, but my ex
text you.
Okay, well, when was the last time your ex?
It was like
you?
last year sometime. It's weird because he got engaged.
He wasn't happy.
Not too long ago, like this year.
Why he texting you? What he wanted?
I know what he wanted.
She said,
what you think he was? I'm just playing. No, I haven't physically, we haven't physically been in each other's presence at all. But He would FaceTime me just to do
Wait, so okay, that's a good ass question.
that
Ask
thing.
the question then, because I didn't even hear
Hold
it.
up, I'm gonna have to let her finish because
Okay.
yeah, this FaceTime and shit. Keep going. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he would FaceTime me periodically to jack off.
Just randomly?
Yeah, like I could be at work and I just prop the phone up and I'll be cutting it.
So was
he
this
doesn't
when y'all were
schedule it?
together?
No,
Does he not schedule the FaceTime? He just randomly.
it's just random.
It jacking off.
People randomly.
And you picked up.
I did, and then it started getting weird, and I was just like, you know what? I don't need karma, so let me cut ties.
Because he was still with that girl then.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
So he went from being unhappy to happy all of a sudden. It was kind of weird.
He didn't need to get married.
Oh, he married?
He just got
He's
engaged.
Where you been?
Oh no, it was the alcohol. Wait, what? And he still
Not
That's some
now,
bullshit.
not since
Now.
the year started,
okay.
but definitely last year.
Definitely 2 months ago.
Mm.
Wow.
About 3 months.
Oh wow. Okay,
What you
nigga.
got, girl?
Okay.
Right.
I ain't mad at it. I'm mad at it, but I ain't mad at it. You know who get him straight.
Period.
Okay, let me go. Let me see. When was the last time you got butterflies when you talked to a person for the first time? Have you ever gotten butterflies when you talk to somebody for the first time?
That's a really good question. Yeah.
Because everybody don't give you butterflies.
No, but it's been a long time.
It's been a long.
For the first time, it's been a
the
really
first
long
time.
time for me.
No,
I'm sorry.
I take that back. Well, it's been a while, but it's not been super duper long. But
What's
it's been
super?
like
What's a while?
Sorry. Guys, that shit is hilarious. I said, it's been a long time. She was like, bitch, don't say that shit, bitch. I'm like, no, bitch, I said for the
oh shit, probably about a year ago, and that's so crazy because I'm in a space to where like if it's making everybody else uncomfortable
Yeah.
with me being truthful, then I can't care.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I just gotta live in it, and unfortunately, it was another person. And we still cool,
Yeah.
but he's also married.
That doesn't mean, when you're married, it doesn't take away your eyes. It doesn't take away your feelings. It doesn't take away, you're just committed to somebody else. But just because you say I do to somebody doesn't mean that it magically disappears to where you don't see or
Right.
can feel if you have a connection or energies don't entangle. Like, I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. When was the last time?
I'm scared. What you about to ask me?
No, we laughing at the way she kind of just like, well, let's go to the next one. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When was the last time you farted in front of a partner? We're ladies. We don't do that.
Yesterday. You're gonna get all of me. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Only in my sleep.
Possibly that, but yeah, just
Well, I'm at least wait
Consciously?
till the girls are in the room, and then I blame it on them.
All the dogs for me.
And they're like, "No, I didn't." I'm like, "Well, you must have been your dad. It wasn't me."
that's one of those TikTok pranks. God.
Okay, let's see. When was the last time you thought to yourself, "Never again"?
Ew.
That's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah. Cause I'll say the other day about the homeless person. Never again will I
Yeah.
ever do something like that again. Like I won't
Right.
get caught slipping like that again. Mm-mm.
Right.
But as far as something like on a personal level, I don't know.
Are you a person that feels like every loss is a lesson? Like I wouldn't take it back type of person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you take the person back?
Oh,
Give me a refund.
Both of y'all.
I want a refund.
yeah.
Yeah.
I trust me. I think a lot of us feel the same way.
Golly.
Next
For
question.
sure.
I think this is going to be my last.
my-
When was
yeah.
the last time? Okay, when was the last time you cried?
Oh, girl, I cry all the time.
Me
Do
too.
you? Oh, you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you?
I cry
Y'all cry babies.
we are crybabies. I'm
mean,
a crybaby. I
I'm
know.
a secret crybaby.
I mean that too, but
Yeah.
a lot of times, like here lately, I'll cry when I'm praying.
Ooh,
yeah,
me
oh
too.
yeah, me too.
Oh, worshiping.
Well,
Oh,
see,
Jesus.
that's different. Okay, well, when was the last time you cried because somebody broke your heart? How about that? Because you're about to get me
I
into something, a whole different round because I'm about to start crying now. The older I
telling you.
get, the
I'm
more.
so sorry.
I told you.
Probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, because I feel I can feel the disconnect between me and a best friend.
Don't that be the worst? I tell people all the time.
That's hurtful.
Friendship,
is.
losing a friendship, like a friendship, is so hard.
That's a bond.
And it takes me personally, it takes me a long time to get over that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a loyal friend, especially if I really love you. So if I really love you and I'm loyal to you and I lose that friendship, like I definitely cry about it. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
I know.
I know, but I'm
In
in a
good
better
spirits.
space
Good.
because
Sometimes
I
you've
understand.
meditated on it.
Yeah, and I understand that we could just possibly be getting pulled in 2 different areas in life, and it don't necessarily mean it's the end.
It doesn't. You can always come back.
Yeah,
But
Life
I've
is not
also learned
over.
everybody cannot go with you in every season.
that is true.
And when we learn that, it's easier for us to move on.
Are you more willing to allow them in another season in your life?
You know what? I thought about that. I did. I thought about that because I love that person so much.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
It's a yes, but I'm so
It's
cautious.
with caution.
I'm
Yeah, it's
so
with
I'm with
cautious.
that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
Because I know my intentions as a person.
Okay,
And
so why would you allow someone back into your life in a
I
season where you
know.
are like in a really great season, but you have to proceed with caution with them?
because man, that's
wow.
a great
phenomenal
question. Because when you have, I'm learning this.
Right.
I
It's
am
harder to
attached.
detach.
Yes, when I'm attached to somebody, it's very hard for me to detach.
But think about this. Think about the hurt that you would feel if they betrayed you
again.
again in a season where you're
Mm.
at your best. Would you rather risk that?
Because they're not giving me penis or a vagina. I'm already proceeding with
Drink to
caution,
that.
right? I'm already proceeding with caution. So if
Right.
it's something that they do to me to betray me again, it's like, you know.
For me, it's
first of all,
gonna
I'm
be a
not gonna
no.
let you. First of all, I'm not letting you in that close to me
Okay.
to fully
Right.
betray me.
Right.
It would have to be something you did from 6 feet away.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm like,
We're keeping COVID distance.
yeah.
Right.
Tiger Stripes is not changed. You know, it's still the same motherfucking tiger.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm gonna let you go. I know for now. I know that you cannot be trusted, and it is what it is.
For me, it's I can forgive you for whatever it is, but I'm just not gonna let you in my space.
Yeah.
Because I cherish
get it.
my space too much.
You know I'm a.
And I like to, I know, but I like to move around in a circle where it's just good vibes only.
Period.
And that's it.
I agree.
But you know what? I was telling Wit, I was like, you know, I'm a big like woo person, like a
Yeah,
little
you
big
are.
teddy bear. Like okay, so that's me. But God has always put people around me that get me together. Like I always have these little bitty friends. They always little. And they just
Are you
be-
talking about in size and height?
in size and height, yes. They always little. They
The
come and get me together and
audacity.
they be like,
She sounded like a bully. Just
I don't like her.
Right.
Don't talk to her. We don't like her energy. And I'm like, you right. I ain't see that at first, but thank you. You know, because I'm like, I see the good in everything. And
Right.
I'm thankful that I have people around me that can spot certain thing that had discernment at the time.
Right.
Now I do have discernment because I prayed for it, but had more discernment at the time around about people. And yeah, girl, it's getting better now because I'm like, ooh, your energy ain't right.
When you get in tune with that, you'll definitely
yeah, but I
understand who
wasn't
needs to be
because
in your
I've
space.
always been like this little rainbow.
What else old people say? Live a little.
Yeah,
Live
that's
a little.
it. Period.
Not
Period.
little.
So it is March has been designated as National Women's History Month.
Come on, women.
Yes. I mean,
girls,
we are just dope. This
Yes.
is definitely a time to pay tribute to the women who have changed the face of society through their activism, their courage, the things that they do for the community, the things that they do for their families.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Ourselves and our friends. So I'm so excited. We have some good guests coming this month. So
Yes, we do, and
they
you know
are
what?
women.
And for National Women's History Month, you just never know what young woman you're going to inspire. So I just encourage everybody, if you have like a young girl or just a niece, nephew, a neighbor's kid, or somebody in your life, I just think it's so important to like just instill positivity.
Right.
And you know, we always say that representation matters. So like
Definitely.
whatever you do, like you never know how much you're going to encourage someone who's around you.
Right. Definitely. These young women, they're not girls. These young women are looking up to us. They are definitely looking at us. I know it was back in high school, like people that I never knew was watching me.
Right.
I spoke with this girl. You know everybody I'm about to talk about, so I'm not going to name no names. So I spoke with one of my good, good girls,
So
yeah. And we were talking about this one person, and she was like, but you didn't know that she looked up to you so much. And I felt a competition with this one person not because of me, but because of what other people put on us, I think. And she told me that, and I was like, man, I never knew that. I never knew that she was looking at me a certain way. All the while felt like I always was in competition with her.
Yeah.
wow.
So shout out to March being I was about to say Women's Black History Month. No, Women's History.
Right. And I encourage everybody to explore the women history in your own family.
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
you never know, like, the women in our own family who have made history or who's going to make history.
Yeah.
So happy Women's History Month to
Happy
the women of the
Women's History
past,
Month.
present, and future.
Let's get into my favorite part.
Hot topics.
Hot topics. Okay, so Sierra and Russell, we talked about them a little bit last week, but this week we're talking about something a little different. They are promoting their book, Why Not You? It's a children's book. So they're on their little tour interviewing, and they were interviewing together looking so yummy.
They do look really, really good.
They do, like,
Russell and
Okay.
Sierra.
yes,
Yeah.
they just...
She said,
I would love to be a fly on the wall. I'm sorry.
In their bedroom?
Yeah.
probably get in the business.
Oh, she's like,
Cause she's so flexible and move, like her hips move.
it's the face for me.
Yeah, her hips move like, I don't know. I just would like to be a fly on the wall.
I know.
But anyways, so they're doing their tour right now, and they're interviewing, and they went on Jimmy Kimmel, and he asked them, or Russell said that he spends $1 million on his body. That is crazy.
How and why?
And I wish he would have
I'm guessing just
expounded
like
on that.
I'm guessing like the treatment that he gets like on and off the
Okay.
field, like
Right.
massages, the physical therapy, the personal
Okay.
trainers, I'm sure the meals, the doctor's visits and everything. I'm sure all of that is encompassing in that $1 million.
So if you're with a
think
man,
it's worth it.
I think it's definitely worth it. But if you're with a man, his wife had his children, and and he's spending $1 million on himself, would you ask him to spend money on your body?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Absolutely. So
You can't be walking around in here healthy as ever and leaving me hanging.
Right. I mean, as far as
But what does that look like for
not
us?
surgery for me.
Okay.
I would want him.
Give me
to,
a booty. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I would want him to get me like the best personal trainer.
Yes.
The best nutritionist.
Yes. No, I don't want a nutritionist. I want a person that's gonna make all my foods. I don't want
a chef.
I don't even want the nutritionist. Don't talk to me about
so
nothing.
You don't want to eat healthy?
No, I don't want to talk about nothing. That's what the nutritionist does. They're teaching me. They're educating me on nutrition and health.
Right.
Don't educate me.
I
want to
be able to make
walk.
my own food though.
Nope. I want to walk. I want to walk to the.
I'm not opposed to just having it done already.
Thank you.
I mean, it could be done already too, but you know, whatever.
I'm a busy woman.
Golly.
Yeah. But that is, I think that is so dope that they spend. And wait, did y'all see the interview?
No, I didn't see the whole interview. I saw clips.
Okay, let me show y'all how she was. He was like sitting behind her.
Oh,
and
she was like
I was like, yes, Cece. Yeah.
You better stand for your man.
You better. The way she looked at him,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, black love. Don't you love it?
Golly.
So what's up with Kanye and Kim now? Now she's
I keep hearing that the divorce is official. Is
she's
it?
legally single.
She's
Okay.
what?
That's what
What is
said.
say that one more time?
She's legally single.
Okay, she divorced.
I don't know what that means.
Right.
I just don't know.
So
You
it's-
heard that, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what legally single means.
So they were illegally single, both dating other people. So why don't we care about them being legally single? I'm
Right,
sorry.
right.
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
And it's so funny that you brought that up because I just read where Julia Fox was saying that she lost 15 pounds
Oh my
dating
gosh.
Kanye West for a month.
She's already thin.
Then, well, we
How
probably
the
saw her
hell?
at her
so he
thinnest.
stressed her out
Probably.
that bad?
Well, I don't know. I think what she said
I
was
never
it was
knew she
hard.
before.
I know. I need to look her up and see who she was. But she does have a child. Was she an actress? Julia Fox.
I think she's an actress.
She's an actress. Okay.
I'm not sure what she's in. Let's see what she's in.
Yeah. But she said that it was really hard trying to balance this big personality, Kanye
Yeah.
West, into her very busy life, and
Right.
especially with her having a young child. So that's why I'm guessing that's why she said she lost 15 pounds. She also was asked if the relationship was a publicity stunt or was it real. She said, quote,
What she said.
some parts were definitely real. What the fuck was
Some
that mean?
parts. So what were
does
the
some parts
parts that
mean?
weren't?
Right.
People in Hollywood kind of weird.
They are weird.
Kind of.
Kanye is very weird.
Kind of.
He is
Well,
very.
they're weird.
So now he's with the new Kim.
Lookalike?
Yeah, Kim lookalike.
Right.
She fat.
No.
Let me ask y'all
She's
this,
a hamburger
though.
away. I'm
Oh
not gonna
my
lie.
God,
Come on
not a
now.
hamburger away. So let me ask y'all this: do y'all
What?
feel that
I'm not body
Kanye-
shaming y'all. I'm just
do
kidding.
y'all feel that Kanye made Kim everything that she
Heck
is?
no.
No.
Kim was everything before Kanye, and I didn't even like Kim. I didn't even like Kim.
I'm not a Kardashian fan
I
at
am
all.
now. Yeah,
but
sorry.
I think that Kanye and Kim together
Work.
were
Made-
a force.
Yes, they really
It
were.
worked.
Kanye by himself was already Kanye. He was him.
Yeah.
hmm
Kim Kardashian by herself, she was already Kim Kardashian. But
Mhm.
both of them together,
It was like a Jay-Z and Beyonce. It was like
yeah.
Jay-Z was great by himself, but damn, with Beyonce, it's
Boom,
like, you
mega
know,
force.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
mega force.
They be
Yeah.
keeping their shit together because you
Yeah,
never
they
hear about them.
Ever.
Ever. That's
Like-
the lifestyle I would want.
It took an outsider, the sister, to come in and blow the spot up.
Yeah.
We would have
No, it
never
don't.
known.
It took some nosy ass person to leak that video.
Somebody that was on
It
on the
took
clock.
Right.
it took the sister to blow it up because they never would have did that outside of the penthouse.
Well, guess what? She did it in the elevator.
Right.
But some
She said you got $1 billion on
some-
the elevator. Of course some shit gonna
Some
go
little
down.
whack ass worker done
Right.
leaked the video.
What y'all think he was doing? He was like, is that Bill?
I know.
Now he was
He said,
in his,
look at it.
in his mind, he said, money, TMZ.
Right. Exactly.
He was looking for a way out off that job.
Right.
Yeah.
He probably got a couple millions for that.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have
That's
been
crazy.
too. I would have been too.
He probably.
I would have leaked it too.
Oh,
you would have
God.
leaked it?
Yeah, I mean,
I would have lost
come
my
on now.
job for some millions too.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have. I wouldn't have. I don't think I
Come on
could have
now.
did it.
I would have did it. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so have y'all saw that Raymond and Delicious did not make it. They did not make it. They are getting a divorce.
Delicious, like
the fine ass Delicious with the big booty.
Flavor of Love, Delicious.
Yeah.
She was married to
Wow.
Yeah, the guy from
Central Park
Central.
Five.
One of the Central Park 5.
I'm trying to know.
Really?
Put it up there so she can see who they are, because they do not look like they fit. She needs. I think she needs like
I don't even know how they met, but they got married. I think in June of 2020, right in the middle of pandemic.
They did.
Yeah.
But he don't. He like when she's like being flirty with him and like dancing on him. He don't. He just looks like he don't know what to do with all that.
He looks awkward. Already.
He does look awkward. Y'all know that
he was accused of cheating. He was accused of cheating, right?
Oh, I know he wasn't accused of cheating when they was just on this reality show talking about she wasn't getting none.
Oh, God.
Well, that's probably why. Maybe he was cheating. If she not getting none.
Have you not seen her booty? So you gonna skip out on that booty to go to somebody else outside your house?
I'm not a man, but
girl, a man would be stupid to do that. It now be different if she wasn't giving it up.
Right.
But if she's wanting it, she's telling you she wants it, and you go outside the house and give it to somebody else, you stupid. Her booty is big.
She said her booty.
Yeah.
You keep saying the booty. It's the booty.
It's the booty for me.
You crazy.
It's the booty for me,
Wow.
though. Yeah,
But
that's
I'm
crazy.
interested to see what she's gonna talk about. Why it
Right,
why
because
it
I believe they're
dissolved.
gonna get to the nitty gritty. You know, they don't care.
Well,
they're not
she's not
Jay-Z and
gonna care.
Beyonce. They're gonna be like, air it out.
Right. They want the what is it? The count on social media.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
They D-list celebrities. I'm sorry.
He's
I
giving.
mean, I'm not even in the
What
alphabet.
is he giving?
Yeah.
He's giving hamburger helper.
Right.
He's giving stepbrother vibes.
Yeah. But you know,
The
when they
hamburger.
won the lawsuit, you know, he came up. He's now got in the dough.
How
So,
much
okay.
though?
I don't know.
I
It was
don't
enough
think
for
it was.
Delicious to say, let me jump on that
You already
bandwagon.
said she a D-list celebrity, so how much? you
Well, I
thinking?
mean, I can't talk. I'm like a what's after Z?
F.
Okay, what's after Z?
Girl.
Okay,
Negative
okay,
A.
right? Negative A celebrity, so I can't talk. Shit. I mean,
Y'all crazy.
You negative A celebrity.
Crazy.
but look, hey. I didn't think it was gonna last no ways. They don't look like
Right.
a match. I mean, they don't look like they fit, but that means nothing. But I mean, I just didn't think it would last, especially them being on the reality television talking about their sex life. That shit's not gonna last, definitely.
At all.
Y'all watch Married at First Sight?
Girl, that
Y'all
is
know what's crazy? Let me tell y'all.
She said, "Hold on, fuck that." Y'all know what's crazy?
I was like briefly talking to one of the guys that was on there that's married
Really?
now. Yeah.
Which
I'm
Can
scared
we-
to say.
Oh,
Can we
on the
bleep it out?
one of the past.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
we'll bleep it
Was
out.
he
Who
like
it is it?
a nice guy?
They-
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Okay. Why you didn't lock him down? Because clearly he was ready
Well,
to get
for
married.
one, he lived in New
season?
Orleans and
Oh, now I know who you're talking about.
Ooh, wait, which one?
The
Wait.
they just had a baby,
Mm-hmm.
or they just got pregnant or something.
Wait,
Yeah,
is it-
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed
Y'all
like
wanna
he
know
got
what's
good.
crazy?
What? He had a big dick. No.
No.
He didn't look
Okay.
like he had one.
No, I was just asking. I didn't
No.
know.
What's
wow.
crazy?
I seen it before, and I still have it.
You still have one.
It's
Is-
like on my iPad.
Oh, you have a
The tea falling. I'm sick of
Oh
it.
man!
What do y'all think about her? Do y'all like them?
Girl, hold up. Wait, hold up. Do you watch it? Do you watch the current season?
No.
Do you watch the current season?
I'm dibble and dabble in it. I tried to watch it.
These
It's
people
just too
stress
much.
me out.
I
Oh
can't.
my God.
I
I'm like,
can't.
y'all can't last for 5 weeks in marriage.
No.
You are not about this life.
I mean, but they, to their defense, they do not know these people.
They don't
at
know
all.
these people.
Wow.
Well, see, that's what your ass signed up for.
But that doesn't make
in
it
love with
easier.
the people that we love. We in love with these fools, and we like them on every episode sometimes. Like,
That's crazy.
and then you like, you know what, girl? Just hold on. Y'all fussing for the wrong thing.
The white girl and she is a bit much for the people. Do you understand me?
The one who got divorced already?
No, not them. She went in. She was walking down the aisle. Said, "I can't do this shit. He is ugly. He's too short. He too frumpy. I can't do it. He is not my type." She was walking down the aisle like she didn't even give it a chance.
She got on my nerves. She kept saying, I'm not a bad person.
Yeah, no, sis, you are. You are. You knew
You have
that
to commit
you could.
yourself.
Yeah.
That you're not a bad person.
Right. Trying to make
Golly.
it seem like he's the or you're the victim. No, sis. This man was trying to make it with you. But them, the black guy.
Which
Well,
one
the
at the
one who
top?
wants the
The
girl to
bottom?
cook.
Top. I can't.
Okay.
Huh?
The one who wants the girl to cook.
Yes. What in the world? Listen, that could not be me. He
makes my
okay,
heart hurt.
Oh Jesus. He got ADD. He talked too
The
much.
one at the top?
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Yes.
He okay, so the girl, she's of course been single. She didn't have any kids.
Okay.
She's just out, living her best single life, but she wants
Oh
a
my
marriage now.
gosh.
He sends her to the grocery store. She comes back with like 5 items. And he's like, "What the fuck? What is this? What are we supposed to do?" She was like, "Listen, I've only cooked for one person for all my life.
Right.
Like, I don't know how to do it. You have to give me time."
But in
Yeah.
real
It's crazy.
talk, my heart went out to her because
He's crazy.
he made her feel like she was less than a person.
Mhm.
Oh no, that's great. Y'all making me want to go and watch.
You should watch it because
I think after what I just discussed, I
Right.
just stopped watching. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't want to see nobody else I know.
right.
The hell?
But he made her feel like less than a person, and I hated that for her. And I really hope that they really get her out that situation because that's not good for her
No.
emotional state and her mental state at all.
And she's taking it like a G.
She's
She's not
taking
a
it
real
on the
black girl.
chin, girl.
Cause baby, that one right
I
there.
would've
Cause
been
if they would have had that black girl, look, if they would have had that black girl right there with him, oh shit.
Because he's not even raising his voice.
No, and she'd be like,
Oh,
"Who are you
God.
talking to?" I'm like, "Damn, he ain't saying that, bitch. What's wrong with
Oh,
you?"
so she fire.
She fire like a firecracker, and po him. He done been through a traumatic life already, and she is just whipping his ass.
Hold up. Don't talk to me like that. I'm like, girl, he ain't
saying
being real
it.
kind
Right.
to you.
And you can just see his
But it's crazy because when you're in something, you don't see the value.
yes,
Really don't.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's a good one.
yeah,
Like when you're
It's
in
so
it,
true.
you don't see the value.
Right.
that's true.
So I guess that's why y'all see it from a different perspective.
Right.
It's funny that you say you don't see the value. I really want to know about your new endeavor, because I know we talked about it briefly,
Hmm.
but I think it's so cool because I think we talked about a little bit of it not a little bit of that, but just being in a space where you needed to be transparent and getting to know yourself and being transparent with yourself,
Right.
because that's where it starts. Before you can be transparent with other people, you have to be transparent with yourself and say, let me take a look in the mirror.
Right.
So I just really want to know more about your new endeavor.
For the naked.
Yes.
She said.
Yes.
Yeah, naked is my baby. And like I was telling her a while back, not even that long ago. What, maybe like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, like
maybe?
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so I ended up coming up with my new brand called Naked, and it stands for Naturally Attractive Kinetic Energy Desired.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really from a standpoint of getting people to see and understand like it's okay to show and be truthful to who you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to unmask. It's
Right.
okay to make the next person uncomfortable if that makes you comfortable.
Not just in the physical.
Right.
Mhm.
And, a lot of times I've suffered in the past, from not being able to just be who I am, who I truly am. I've pushed my own feelings to the side. I've lied just to make someone else see the perfection in me when it's hard being perfect. I don't want to be perfect.
Right.
You know, I want to be me. I want to be free. I want to be able to just live and walk in whatever kind of shoes I decide to put on that day.
Where do you get the misconception that you have to be perfect from?
Well, I'll say this. So growing up, and it's not to say my family is a bad family at all,
Right.
but growing up, I had aunts and uncles that just viewed me as the angel all the time. Like, no, she can't do no wrong. Ah. So me hearing that and them putting that in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, I can't make no mistakes in life because they see me as this certain way. You know, they see me in this certain light, and if I color outside of the lines one time, I'm gonna get my ass beat, or everybody's gonna doom me to hell. You know, and that's not living. You know, that's not that's not being able to be free. That's not being able to grow because you stuck walking this straight and narrow line. So you're really not learning and receiving, you know, you're not able to jump over those hurdles in life comfortably because you're too busy being perfect. And so, like I said, like there were times where they, you know, family members, aunts, uncles, they told my sister, oh, she gonna be the one to get pregnant. You know, no, my sister.
Oh, your sister. Okay.
She dating this guy, that guy. She's gonna get pregnant before she even get out of high school.
Wow.
But not, you know, not even looking at me in that light, and I'm the one probably was getting it in more than her. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah.
And they don't know what they do by putting that in
Stigma on her.
Yeah.
Constantly. And it has, and that might be a little off the topic, but it damaged my sister for some time, you know. And so now I'm at a point in a place where I'm doing it by all means. I'm taking her under my wings and I'm saying, hey, go live.
Is she younger or older?
She's 4 years younger than me.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
She's 4 years younger than me. And she's like my mom, though, because she had to grow up fast. She had to grow up fast because when I was in college and my grandma had a stroke and my mom was working, my sister, like, literally started to do, like, homeschool to take care of my grandma because she just had a love and a passion for, like, nurturing, like, that hospitalization type of servicing.
Is she in nursing?
Well, she went to school. She's a phlebotomist.
Oh, yeah.
And right now she's, you know, she's doing a lot of
like
stuff.
taking blood.
Yeah, like she can deal with that kind of stuff. I can't.
We already talked about
you already queasy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't want to see it. Like, I'm going to get nervous. Like,
right.
So when did you create Naked?
You said when?
When?
Okay, so I came out with a project, EP, 1111. And shortly after that, I got with this creative director named Rocki, Rocki Newman, and I sat down with him, and I was like, man, I said, I put the project out, and it's doing well, but it's a part of me that I still feel like I need something else to come behind that, you know, and it just feel like I need to just be more expressive as to why the project was even created. And so we sat down and we talked, and I just kind of gave him the rundown of how the project came about. And I was like, man, I'm just, you know, people listening to the project and they getting their own perspective of it. You know, they got this and that in their minds, but this is not even what the project is about. It's about something totally different. And I was like, you know what? I want to do something like a interview to where I'm talking, but it could be voiceover. You know, it doesn't have to be a live interview. It could just be me writing out my dialogue of what I actually feel and then record that and then put images to that. And so he was just like, yeah, why not do it naked? And I was just like, you mean like physically naked? He was like, Yeah, like you want to be naked. You're sitting here stating that you want to be truthful about some things.
Mm-hmm.
Why not do it
Makes
being
sense.
completely naked?
Naked. Right.
So from that point on, a week later, we went in this room, and it was just this earthy room of all of the things that that I love.
Okay.
Like, from the plants,
Ugh.
from just the emptiness, the stillness, the
Oh,
you
that
know,
sounds like my
mhm,
my zen place.
from the natural lighting to just
Mhm.
the sofa,
Mm-hmm.
the candles, the sage. And I told him, I said, you know what? I said, it's going to be something different. And I said, I know a lot of people going to view it as, they're going to take it however they may take it.
Right.
Which more than likely, because I know that I am attractive, they're going to take it sexual regardless.
Mhm.
But I really want to,
It had a bigger meaning behind
Yeah,
it.
I want to be brave, and you
Mhm.
know what? You're right. I want to do it naked, and that's what happened. I sat in a chair.
And you strip down.
Yeah.
I stripped down, and I just got naked, and I just really
Were you
allowed.
comfortable?
I really was.
Good.
What was the journey like for you to create Naked? Like, what was the aha moment? Like, the things that you've gone through, the things that you've seen that made you say, you know what, it's time for me to be transparent. It's time for me to be naked, because if I don't, I'm not living.
Losing a few people that meant the world to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I lost them by default. I lost them from basically hiding them and not being able to say, you know what, fuck that, let's just take this journey together. I don't care who don't like it.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
What do you mean what that means? Tell me what you talking about. Don't say what that means.
Tell me what you're talking about. Like, who are you trying to hide?
No, I'm not hiding anybody.
Okay,
now,
well, who?
but
Okay,
in the past,
yeah.
So in the past, and this is crazy because I guess y'all getting it here first. Because I mean, I spoke to you outside of this moment. So
You sure?
yeah,
Okay.
it's okay.
Okay.
It is completely okay because at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
we come in this world as one, we leave as one, right?
Yeah.
And nobody can cast judgment on the next.
Nope.
No, of course not.
Right. And so with that being said, I was dating someone. Well, I was dating this guy, and we had became intimate, right?
Mhm.
And it got to a point in a place where I was ready to be serious, but he wasn't. And so I had to make a conscious decision to cut ties because I'm like, I'm creating a soul tie with you, but you don't want nothing more from me.
Mm-hmm.
So you're damaging me, but
Mm.
I was too afraid to even express the fact that I was being damaged.
Mm-hmm.
So instead, I just walked away from it, kept the friendship, and was just like, you know what? This is one of those things where I'm gonna just have to sweep under the rug and just leave it like that because I rather us be in peace and continue to, be cool
Coexist.
versus me going back and forth with you. So I stopped talking to him, and in the process of doing it, I met this girl, and she's a creative just like me. And so I was just like, well, okay, this is new, this is different.
Mhm.
So we hanging out, we cooling, like it's nothing to be, alarming about. But
Right.
we ended up trauma bonding.
What is that?
Mm.
Tell me more about that. Trauma bonding.
I don't really know in depth what it means, other than, say for instance, it was you and I, and you met me when I was going through some damaging moments of my life, and I met you, and you're going. Say for instance, you had just divorced your husband. Maybe you lost a parent.
Right.
Anything that could cause you havoc.
Right.
And now we're bonding. We're
Over that. Mhm.
we're colliding
At the same time.
At the same time. So
Yeah.
the energy is all twisted and tangled up.
Right, because you think it's genuine energy, but you're bonding over hurt.
Right.
That's
So you-
exactly
But
what
could
it
but
is.
could it still be genuine energy?
It could be, but your mind is clouded because your
Okay.
emotions are
Yeah.
clouded.
That's
too.
true.
Right.
Okay.
Because you're hurt. You've not dealt with your trauma from the hurt, and you've not dealt with your trauma from the hurt. So it could be good, but then you never know how that's going to affect you later on.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think that can bring more havoc to you, being bonding over or bonding with someone that's dealing with trauma?
Of course, because honestly, at the end of the day, it didn't work, you know. And that was because the same thing that I wanted from the guy, she wanted from me. And I couldn't give her that because I wasn't over the guy.
Right.
You know, at the time, I guess I was being optimistic, so I saw no gender.
Right.
I mean, that's just life, you know? And so it was just different. It was just super different. And I think I felt bad because, for one, I couldn't speak on it. I felt like I couldn't speak on it. I was getting questioned left and right by family. Who's this new person you keep bringing out? Well, you know, I come from a religious background, you know, so it's like, you gonna go to hell. You know, what you doing? What you got going on? You know?
Yeah.
And so instead of me having to deal with that, I just closed my mouth, didn't say 2 words about nothing. I would just let it be what it is behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, yeah.
And so I felt bad because she was a really dope person, a dope friend. She meant no harm.
Right.
And like I said, we were already trauma bonded. And so she attempted to take her own life.
How long did that relationship last?
Honestly, if I gotta be honest, like 2 years.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was heavy.
Yeah, that has to be heavy.
That was heavy on me.
Did that contribute to you starting Naked?
Yes, it had a lot to do with that.
Okay.
It really did. And I felt like I kept repeating a certain cycle. Because
Most of us.
yeah, it just felt like I kept repeating the cycle and I wanted out of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I can't live like this. This is about to destroy me. I can't think creatively. It's beginning to get harder to make songs. You know, I can't even have a genuine conversation with my mom because she mean the world to me and I don't want to hurt her, you know, because it was just a lot.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because if she hear this interview, she gonna be like, what the hell? Because this is the first time I'm talking about it.
Wow.
Oh, so I can't ask a personal question because I was going to ask a personal.
Look, you see me over here. I'm like, no.
I'm so weak.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
For
definitely. Because living in your
You're
living in your truth is difficult. A lot of people are not living in their truth. They can be talking to you every day, and they're hiding something that they think is judgmental. But who gives a fuck? Like who really?
And that's not to say that I've given up on men. You know what I'm saying? That was an experience.
You're just open to loving individuals.
Yeah. So it's just like
whoever loves you, you're gonna love them. Yeah.
Not whoever.
What?
she said, what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, we're not gonna say whoever.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna make whoever can match my energy. That makes our energy connects. We connect as beings. It doesn't matter what gender or whatever. You know, it's just right. It just is what it is. Has there been a specific time that you can recall not feeling your music? Like, I know how much you love it. Did during this time, this journey through to Naked, did your music become not your passion anymore?
No, it's still very much so a passion of mine, but I kind of was forced to sit it to the side because something really, really strong was just tugging at me about being naked. And it's like, hey, this is your season to, to be honest, to be grounded, to be courageous, to just help the next person, because you don't know, your story could help someone else.
Absolutely.
And you have a lot of people that look up to you. You have a lot of people that DM you on a regular asking your opinion about something. And it's not always about music.
Right.
And so I literally had to make a conscious decision to put creating a song to the side.
Right.
To get this brand out, because it's near and dear. It's near and dear to me. And the platform is to be able to allow people all the way across the board. It's not necessarily targeting gay, straight, whatever. It's really targeting people who could possibly be dealing with abuse, who could be dealing with depression, anxiety, someone who could be dealing with molestation, just whatever it is.
So your platform is just basically an outlet for anybody.
Yes, to just be honest, embrace whatever that is that's making you feel like you can't unmask, because you have a life to live. Right. And if you don't do that, you're going to wake up and you're going to be in the front of God, and you're going to go up there and you're going to see that list, and you're going to look at the list of all of the blessings that you had on the list that you could have received, but you didn't ask for them because you was too afraid to be naked. You was too afraid to just say,
show yourself.
Yeah, you was just too afraid. So I wanted to create a platform for that.
Yeah. And I think when we had a conversation, I was just telling you, like, man, there's so many people, so many young people that are looking to us for this information. Like, could you imagine us at 20 years old hearing somebody at 30 talking about being naked and being transparent with who you are and what you want and who you love and blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, could you imagine? No, like we didn't see that. There was nobody.
We grew up in the down low era.
Right. And not down low about sexually down low, but down low about
emotional
anything.
things.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
if something is going on in your house, exactly. And it's really time out. We preaching therapy. We're preaching speaking out, because we've had a lot of suicide and all this other stuff going on. But it's really and truly time for us to be vocal as a people about what we're going through. I think I told you, like, something as small as, it's not small, but it's small compared to other things. Something as small as me speaking out about me having surgery. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, a lot of people are silent about that because they're fearful of the judgment, right? But who gives a freak about what you think? Like, I have to live in this life. Like, I have to worry about my body. This is my body. This is how I feel about myself. And what you're feeling is extra to me. What the TikTok said, your feeling is extra. Like, you don't really matter in my world.
Right.
Unless I allow you to matter.
Right.
And that's the difference. We can't allow people to matter more than what they're supposed to matter. They're taking up too much space in our world. And I love the fact that when we had a conversation and you were telling me about this, it resonated so much with me, because like we spoke last week, man, this last couple years of my life, I've been going through a transition where I've been getting to know myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm 34, going on 35.
Going on 30 young.
Going on 35. And I'm like, man, I wish I would have known the things that I wanted back at 25, back at 24, because I feel like maybe life would have been a little bit more easier for me. But I'm grateful because of earlier what we said, losses are lessons. That's something I can teach the next person. Right. And I think that's what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're showing somebody that, hey, you don't have to live the rest of your life in a closet. And I don't mean sexually in a closet, emotionally in a closet, financially in a closet. Yeah, I need some help financially. I need some literacy financially. I need some help emotionally. Right. Like, you can come out, and then when you get your help, you'll feel so much better about who you are. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's one last thing that I want to let everybody know as far as naked. I said, the next time that I enter into a relationship. That I wanted to be able to sit in the room with that person completely naked, the both of us,
Yeah.
and physically naked, and we just both put all of our insecurities in the front of us and just have that discussion before we even become physical.
Yeah.
I think that is an awesome idea.
Just make sure I'm not horny.
I love that.
I mean, do
your
that.
Your dick could be hard.
do
It's gonna be rough.
hard.
Do that afterwards, but for the most
That's foreplay right there.
you feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
genuinely have a conversation. Saying
Yeah.
it's so simple. Like, hey, okay, what are some of the insecurities that you have? I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you mine. You give me yours, so that we can go into this thing knowing
Because once we connect like that, that's a soul tie.
that's power.
That is like connecting.
It's power
energy.
because you are swapping insecurities.
You really are.
And that's hard for anyone to be insecure and just be vulnerable and naked.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Because, when you're naked,
It's
your first reaction is to cover up, right?
Yeah.
It is.
so-
Damn you, Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be like that.
Right.
So if you're covering, like, you want to just walk out there, like, so self-assured
Mm-hmm.
and self-confident and don't care what anybody else
We
say.
gotta
Like,
get
yeah.
over that
be that
hurdle.
lady on the beach with the rose and the
I'm
stretch marks
telling
and
you.
everything.
Feel me?
Be naked.
Man, but when you get that feeling about yourself, like I don't really give a freak about what you think, man, those be some of the most confident people. And we're
feel like I'm
thinking,
there.
right? We think
really
to
feel like I'm
ourselves,
there.
like, man, they got to be confident.
Yeah.
But you got to think about they have the less burdens on them.
Mhm.
Like they have the less stress on them because they're not really worried
They're
about what
free.
you think.
They're free.
They're
Mm-mm.
free.
Free.
That's why I'm trying to live. I'm trying to
Yes.
be free.
And
You
that's
know what's
the
And
so
the
free
older I
people
get,
live?
I'm like, yeah.
Go to Afropunk. Have y'all ever been to Afropunk?
I haven't.
I haven't, but I always hear about it.
I love Afropunk.
That sounds like something you'll go to. Take me.
I went to, me and my best friend went to the one in New York. We should go. There's one in
Oh,
Atlanta.
Let's go.
I need to see. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see.
You
when
know,
it
I'm ready.
is. It's like the most free people ever. Like, seriously, I love Afropunk.
Wow.
How do you make sure you continue to make time? Because I know you said that you kind of you were forced to put music to the side. So how do you make sure that you continue to work on your artistry?
Honestly, Barbara and I had to get a handle on that because I ain't gonna lie to you. At first, I was allowing people to like book with me through text messages, but then it
Oh,
got a little bit out of hand because I'm like, damn, everybody get my personal number, everybody keep
Yeah.
texting
Yeah.
me all time of the night and the day, and I'm just all over the place. So
Right.
what I did, how I started to create structure in my life so I can balance everything
Mhm.
out, I started to do the online booking. So now I got like certain hours only that I work.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, it's got to be fitness because my health is important.
Right.
Outside of that, I'm
Come
booking
on, health.
time at the outside of that, I'm booking time for studio. You know,
Yeah,
either
yeah.
I'm doing something that has to do with music either early in the morning
Mm-hmm.
or before I go to bed. Even
Yeah.
if it's just me writing notes down like of song structure, song ideas, a title, just a feeling that I might feel. It might not be nothing but a line or two, a verse or two, whatever. I get that out before I go to bed.
Did you hear? This is kind of off the subject, but not off the subject.
Mhm.
Did you hear where Remy Ma did an interview and she was saying she did it recently? She was saying how it doesn't really matter to the world that a lot of these women artists,
Mhm.
rappers, female rappers do not write their own lyrics. But she was like, you can't step to, she got that New York. You can't step to me unless you working with the pen. She's working with the pen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, because she said that.
With the-
Yeah, like
with
you
the-
said.
Yeah,
that,
yeah. She was like,
yeah.
I mean, it don't matter to the world, but it matters that, it matters to her because she was like, can't nobody write my music like me.
I mean,
Do you
that's
feel like
true,
that? Like-
but I beg to differ because I've been doing music for like 11 years now.
Mhm.
And I'd be damned if I sit here and lie and tell y'all, like, sometimes you get brain farts. Sometimes you can't
Right.
think, like,
Like they call it writer's block, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
writer's
Yeah.
block. So it's like, I'm completely okay with bringing somebody in the room and saying, hey, start the idea, I'll catch up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because my mind might not be there.
Beyonce
Right.
do it. Everybody do it.
I'm telling you.
My
Everybody
mental
got
might
those
not be
writers.
there. I might be completely exhausted.
Completely exhausted.
And I'm nothing might just
Mhm.
formulate in my head. But however, you might come in the room and be like, girl, you need to talk about vibes. And I'm like, well, I do kind of know a little bit about vibes. You just spark something in me to make me
Right.
think of something to write.
Mhm.
But sometimes it's just not there, and it's okay to have writers.
I think she's more so speaking about those rappers that's kind of like just the body. They're just the appearance. You know what I'm saying? Like, do we
Who do
really
you think is that? Who you think that is? Call them out.
I don't know. Maybe Saweetie. I don't see Saweetie writing her own music. I don't know. I think Cardi definitely has a little help.
You don't think? Oh well,
Yeah.
I can hear her husband all in her music.
Oh yeah,
though.
Offset.
Yeah.
All over that.
Yeah. I mean, but she
It's
she
dope
has
out
a
here,
great
though.
right.
But
You
not
winning.
for nothing. Cardi was a lyricist before.
Yeah, but you
mentioned-
got-
She was witty as
But
hell.
guess what?
I
She done
love
had
it.
2
know.
years.
I
Two.
know.
I mean, 2 babies, not 2 years.
Mhm.
2 babies. So mentally, she might not be there. She might
No,
just be
I-
like, "Shoot,
I
okay,
want to be a mama.
right." And he might be like, "Babe, you need to get this bag. Let me
Right.
write you this hit. Boom.
There you
Right.
It's
Right.
okay.
Easy.
I like the way you said that. Like, it's okay.
That's
it's
your husband help.
okay.
It is okay.
It's okay to like not be okay. It's okay to get help. It's
Mhm.
okay.
It is completely okay.
Y'all, why do we feel like we have to be
Society.
perfect? Like we have to
Social media.
we have to talk
the
perfect.
devil.
We have to look perfect. The booty got to sit up just right. The titties got to pop just right. Like your damn areola got to be a certain color. Have y'all ever heard that?
I have.
I've heard a lot of people
That
say
is-
they don't like their brown areola.
I love brown. I'm sorry.
Why? Why not?
That
I
is so
don't
sexy to me.
know.
I'm sorry.
That's
I like
weird that
I
they
think
don't
that's-
like.
Yeah, I think it's weird that you have a pink areola.
Yeah.
But some people do. I mean, you're not weird. You're not weird. Don't go anywhere. Stay. Listen. Keep listening, okay? I don't know you.
So
But
silly.
I just think it's super sexy when you see the black women with the black
I
areolas.
know and
Yeah,
they
that
have
was
the
so off
perkiest
topic. I'm
nipples.
sorry.
It's just at the perky.
They do
They
have
do.
the perkiest nipples.
Culture.
Wait, let me
Yes,
ask you a
yes.
question. I just have one last question. What do you do for self-care other than like that does not have anything to do with music, that does not have anything to do with barbering, nothing that has anything to do with your artistic ability, but just for you? What do you do for self-care?
I pray twice a day.
Ooh,
So I'm
that's
not
me.
sure if you heard my alarm go off.
Yeah.
It was for you to pray.
It was for me to pray. I pray
Oh.
twice a day.
Mhm.
8/28. That's my birthday date.
Mm-hmm.
I go to, I go get massages. I
Mhm.
go walking.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'll just sit in solitude.
Mm-hmm.
I may just get in the car and just drive.
Oh, I love doing that and listening to
Just
music.
drive,
Oh, I love,
yeah.
and sometimes not. but,
Nothing.
oh.
Like I might just turn on like meditation music and just drive.
Yeah.
Are you big into like spiritual numbers?
Yes and no.
Because
But
you
I-
say 8/28.
Oh, yeah, but-
because it's your birthday.
Yeah, it's my
Okay.
birthday. But I don't know. I just keep it simple, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
I
you
treat
just make
myself.
time to take care of yourself.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah, I'm
important.
I'm the person I sit in the car when I drive, when I get into the garage. I sit in the car, I sit in the car, and all of a sudden I hear little feet. No. I just was like, I need 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. I don't want to listen to any music.
Girl, you
I
better
just
stop
want
at
to-
the Walmart by the house and just
Woo, child.
sit in the parking lot for 5
And sometimes I do that. I'll go like in a home decor store
Mhm.
just walk around.
and just walk around because
Mhm.
it's so
Me too.
quiet.
Me too.
Yeah,
It's like
None but old
dang.
people. You
nothing.
like, how you doing?
Look at you.
Like I go in there and I just imagine the things that I would want in my house.
Right.
Even
Do you
if-
think the self-care things aided in your self-development?
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I truly think that, especially in our 30s, Man, self-development looks like so many things.
You and this in our 30s.
We are not. I'm not saying that we are old. I'm saying that we are very much more of a mature woman than we were
for
10 years ago.
Oh, for sure.
So, the things that I did 10 years ago for self-care is not what I'm doing right now for self-care.
Right.
You know, it's a lot more solitude. It's a lot more sitting within my own thoughts.
You know what? The fact that you said that is so crazy because the things that I did 10 years ago for self-care was way more than what I do for myself now. Mm-hmm. I used to always get massages. Oh, my God. I used to go at least once or twice a month.
But what does massages do for your mind? You know what I'm saying? I think we stimulate our mind a lot more.
I wasn't worried about my mind.
Calm down.
Right.
I have to calm down when I first get on the massage table.
Really?
I do too.
I get anxiety.
Me too.
I don't know why.
Really?
Like I have to because I do too. I thought I was crazy.
No,
I like getting massages, but I do have to calm myself down.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know why.
Weird.
It's just a thing.
Oh,
like the
that's dope.
first 20 minutes, maybe, I'll be like,
I'm
Tense.
sorry to hear that.
yeah, like I literally have to have a conversation.
I get
with
that
people.
because it's a stranger rubbing your body.
on me. Now it'd be different
If said stranger
was nice
looking like
you
the
know what I
game.
mean?
Look, I'm over here like I had a question. Have you ever gotten off from one of the massages?
Listen, one person had got real close to my cootie cat. Not gonna lie, I did get a little wet.
I've actually had an orgasm before getting a massage.
Oh, did you tell the person? Did they know?
No.
Wait, how do you sit there and climax and don't move?
In silence.
How do you?
This had to be every bit of like 7 years ago.
Oh my goodness!
My husband gives massages.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It was this
Mine
guy.
get massages for like
You ever be
a minute and a half. And
Look, he be getting real close. And I be like trying to push, like go there. He be like, sucker. That's all
a
right.
minute and a half in.
No,
he trying to
come on, Scoop. You gotta do a little bit more than that, but
at least 5.
yeah, at least 3. Damn,
30.
3
I want
minutes
30
do feel
minutes.
like forever.
With a massage?
No, when you giving a massage.
Oh,
not when you receiving it.
right. All right, because I'm like, you know what? Okay, are we done?
Right.
Golly.
What's one thing that you would give to your fans? One little nugget, one little tip that you just want to throw out there? Maybe your favorite quote, whatever.
Honestly, I would say in life, don't let life shape you. You shape life.
Boom. There you have it
Ew.
on Two Dope Girls.
Ew.
We had Rocki, you got Grace, you got Ladonna. This
Rocky
Balboa. Ooh, why I always be wanting to twerk? Ooh. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all. Anyways, I'm Ladonna. You can find me at Naturally Pretty. You can go ahead and we'll let her go last.
Okay, I'm Grace Face with 2 underscores on IG.
And I'm Rocki. You can find me at officially Rocki. That's with an I, not with a Y, _ on Instagram.
Come on.
Love it. Where else could they find us, Grace?
They can find us at 2 Dope Girls Pod on IG. And if you guys have any questions, any inquiries, you can hit us up at ask2dopegirls@gmail. That's ASK, the number 2, dopegirls@gmail.com. And until next week, you guys.
Two Dope Girls.
Dope girls, dope the dope girls, dope girls, dope the dope girls, dope the dope girls, dope the dope